Hey everyone, welcome back into my beading studio. Today I'm going to teach you how to make these flower circle dangles. They're super fun and easy to make, and I'm going to show you how to do them from start to finish. So grab your beads and let's get started. For this project, you'll need a few different types of beads. Size 11-0 Miyuki round seed beads in the color coral pink, 3mm fire polished beads in pearl white and soft moss AB, and size 11-0 Miyuki delicas in luminous asparagus green. You'll also need 2 4mm connector rings, 2 gold-plated thread guards, a pair of gold-plated ear hooks, 4-pound weight fireline beading thread, 1 size 10 beading needle, scissors, and chain nose pliers. Start with just under an arm span length of fireline thread and crimp the end with your pliers to more easily thread on your needle. Then with the other end of your thread, create 2 overhand knots onto your connector ring, leaving a 4-inch tail. Next, pick up 2 green delica beads. Position your needle behind the frame, then pull through the center while pinching with your fingers to keep the beads in place. Then thread up through the left bead and pull through. Now thread down through the right bead, passing the needle behind the frame, and pull through the center. Then thread back up through the right bead and pull snug. Now begin adding more beads one at a time. Pick up 1 bead, pass the needle behind the frame, pull through the center, then pass up through the new bead and pull snug. Keep adding new beads one at a time until you reach the other end of the frame. I've stitched 27 beads, which will give me 9 flowers. So you need 3 beads in the foundation row for each flower. When you reach the end, thread down through the first bead, passing behind the frame and through the center. Then pass back up through the same bead. Now grab 2 more beads and pass your needle through the first thread bridge on the right. Then pass up through the right bead, and for added security, pass down through the left bead, passing behind the frame, then thread through the thread bridge underneath the left bead. Then thread up through the bead and pull snug. If you're not familiar with brick stitch yet, make sure to watch through my beginner's tutorials to master this technique. Now we'll work from right to left and add another row of beads one at a time. Pick up a bead, then thread through the next thread bridge. Then pass up through the new bead. Repeat until you return to the start of the row. It should look something like this. Connect the 2 end beads by threading down through the left bead, then back up through the right bead and pull snug. Now pick up 3 coral beads and 1 pearl white fire polished bead. Working from left to right, add your first flower by passing down through the bead to the right of the bead your working thread is coming out of. Then pull through, allowing for your beads to stack like this. Now pass up through the bead to the right. Pick up 3 more pink beads, then thread down through the fire polished bead. Now pass up through the bead to the left and the 3 pink beads on the left. Pick up 1 pink bead, then thread your needle down through the pink beads on the right and the corresponding green delica, then pull snug. Next, pass up through the bead to the right and repeat the process again. Pick up 3 pink beads and 1 pearl white. Thread down through the bead to the right, then back up through the next bead to the right. Pick up 3 more pink beads, thread down through the pearl white bead, thread back up through the pink beads on the left, pick up 1 pink bead, then pass down through the pink beads on the right and the corresponding green bead in the foundation row. Keep adding flowers until you return to the start. I have a total of 9 flowers. Now that you're back to the start, your needle should have passed down through the green delica. Now pass up through the green bead to the right and up through the 2 pink beads above. Grab your thread guard and pass up through one side. Then move the guard down your thread to meet your work. Thread down through the left side of the guard and down through 2 pink beads and the green bead below like this. Pull through, ensuring that your thread lands in the groove of the thread guard. Pass back up through the right line of beads and up through the right side of the thread guard. Then back down on the left side of the guard and beads below to add some stability. Now thread up through the right line of beads, but don't pass through the thread guard. Then pass through the 3 pink beads on the top of the flower. From here, pick up 1 green fire polished bead, then pass through the top 3 beads in the next flower. Continue adding green beads like this all the way around your earring until you return to the start. From here, thread down through a few beads to reach your foundation row, then tie off using a slip knot or knotless tie off and snip off the excess. Thread your needle onto your tail thread, then tie off again. Add your ear hook and repeat for a pair. Now, how fun were these circle flower dangles? If you want to see more tutorials like this one, let me know in the comments, and check out this other tutorial on how to add fringe to metal frames. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.